Shout out to our sponsors. Our broadcast.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders Gymnasium here as we get ready here for a non-conference contest between the Crusaders and the Markesan Hornets here out of the Trailways West. I'm excited about the opportunity to get things rolling here. Yeah, I still got to get a headset set up for you, Peyton. We'll get it set up here. This is going to be an exciting contest here, I think, for a non-conference action here. Markesan plays in a pretty tough Trailways West Conference. We'll go through their schedule here in a little bit. Joining me on the broadcast is Jacob Matashek and Peyton Moldenhauer. Sorry about drawing a blank there. So, Jacob, you said you did a little bit of some posting about this. So just talk a little bit about what you're expecting tonight.
Yeah, so obviously both teams have a winning record so far, but I believe Markesan maybe has 3 losses on the season. Seem to be a pretty efficient offensive team, and the few games I've covered for the CWC team, I know that when they're shooting and it's hitting, they are about as good as you can get offensively. So I expect this to be a pretty solid matchup. Hoping it comes down to the wire, because that's kind of good games come down to the wire, or at least I don't expect it to really be a blowout in either way. I think maybe the largest win that we could see would be maybe like 12 points, but that would be with fouling, free throws, and all that fun stuff when you're trying to claw back into a game. But yeah, I expect this to be, I'd say both teams I'm very confident will get over 60 points tonight. That's going to be my bold prediction here.
We're going to step aside here. We're going to hear from our sponsors, and we'll come back and we'll talk about the Markesan Hornets. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Jacob Matashek and Peyton Moldenhauer here on Jeff's live stream.
Waupun, serving the local communities. Thanks. God bless.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email crusaderboosters@cwc.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Friday, January 31st is going to be a special night as the basketball teams and fans of Central Wisconsin Christian, Hildesford, and Johnson Creek join forces for Hoops for Hope, a night for cancer at the CWC Gymnasium. Several activities will be taking place to raise funds to support 2 area families battling brain cancer. CWC Director of Advancement Greg Zonefeld and CWC 2014 alumni Jared Rignaris. We know that cancer has touched many of our lives in some manner and want to invite you to partner with us in making this a very successful evening of hope. Check out the CWC website for further information.
Is your child ready for life? At Central Wisconsin Christian, we equip students not only with an exceptional education, but also with the spiritual foundation they need to navigate.
All right, welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian. Let's take a look at the information here. I got to reset some of this stuff because I assumed there. Well, let's see if I did it correctly. Nope, I didn't do it correctly there either. So let me see. Looks like I uploaded the same information twice. So let's see if we can get this fixed here. We're going to talk about, I'm going to have you, Jacob, talk about Markesan, what we've got here, just a little bit. You don't have to go through their entire schedule. You can talk about some major wins that you see there while I see if I can get this stuff set up correctly.
Sounds good. Well, getting into it a little bit, tough conference for Markesan. Obviously, they are in the Trailways West. They did lose to Partyville at the beginning of the season. Partyville still undefeated, 11-0 so far, so can't really hang their heads on that one. Also lost by 5 to the team in second place, Fall River. That's a tough game too. And I don't know, the 7-5 overall record. Kind of a team that I'd say has a chip on their shoulder. Got some big games. They beat Rio 62-17. That's a pretty big statement win for any team. Then going on the road that next week, starting the week off with a 72-34 win against North Fond du Lac. Those are two huge back-to-back wins, just pretty much over doubling a team's scoring. It's impressive.
Let's talk about some individual statistics there. So I know that I show that I've got the. But let's talk about some of the individual statistics here for Markesan.
Yeah, so I'll start off with some individual players. So leading the charge points per game is Austin Madero, 16.5 points per game. He's doing that on just barely under 50% shooting, 73% free throw shooter, and just under 30% three-point shooter. Cohen Hoffman, 11.5 points, doing that on just under 50%, 61% free throw shooter, and just under 40% three-point shooter. And then we've got Benton Vandenberg with 7.6 on 40%, 42% free throw, and 28% three-point. So top three scorers there, pretty good field goals, pretty average, but with what seems to be Modero's got a 32 point for his high this season, Hoffman with 22, and Vandenberg with 14. Looks like they split the scoring pretty well between those three. Looking at rebounds, Austin Madero 9.2 rebounds per game, so he's barely off of a double-double for the season averages, 16.5 points per game and 9.2 rebounds per game. So pretty impressive stats. Assists-wise, Graydon Vredeveld, might be saying that wrong.
No, Vredeveld, very good.
All right, 3.8 assists per game, 1.6 steals per game. Then Austin Madero with 2.6 assists per game and 2.4 steals per game. And then Benton Vandenberg, once again, 2.4 assists and 1.3 steals. So this is a team that's going to look to have some high intensity on the defensive end with their steals, and looks like they're not really afraid to pass the rock a little bit while they're out there getting points. So I'd say before this game starts, Austin Madero is going to be one of the players to watch for this team. We're going to have to see how the Crusaders decide to come out and defend him. Looks like just he's kind of does it all out there, so we'll see what he can do for the Hornets here tonight.
Let's step aside here, and then we'll come back here, and you will get the interview from Coach Josh Gibbons, and then we will see if we can talk about the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with a great job by Jacob Matashek sharing out the stats. We'll be back.
And faith. Our graduates are prepared for life, academically, personally, and spiritually. Discover what makes Central Wisconsin Christian different. Call us at 920-324-4233 or visit us online at wearecwc.org. Central Wisconsin Christian, preparing students for life and eternity.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk.
WDS Construction is a national general contractor with headquarters in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. But we are so much more. The holiday spirit has taken over the WDS corporate office. Our team has transformed the space into a festive wonderland with themes like Santa's Workshop and Christmas at the Zoo, along with other creative holiday decor throughout. From cheerful decorations to imaginative displays, every corner is filled with seasonal joy. WDS Construction wishes everyone a wonderful holiday season filled with warmth, joy, and plenty of festive fun.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today 920-346-TIRE.
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders Gymnasium. Let's take a look at the information here. Again, I hit the wrong one. There we go. Head coach Josh Gibbons. Let's take a look at the individual statistics here. Let's take a look at the season preview here for Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. So far, overall record for CWC is 4-4, 3-1 in the Trailways East. Both of the coaches for CWC like to load their schedule on the backside instead of having a lot of the games towards the front. So you notice that they don't have nearly as many competitions as a lot of the teams will have. Significant loss, but it was only by a point, was to Sheboygan Christian on the road for CWC. That actually looks pretty decent. I think some button must have been hit though, so because it's glitching there, so I don't know what's happening. There you go. Whatever it was you did, it's working there. That's perfect there. Oh, I think it might be the antennas that are there, but that'll work. Right now it's working, so awesome there, Peyton.
Can you still? Okay.
Yep, very good. Lost the fuzz for it.
I did.
All right. And a couple of other losses. Abundant Life is a ranked team. They're tough. Oakfield is first in the conference, and they just lost a bad one to Cambria Friesland. Didn't I say I was going to do the coaches interview? So I think I'm going to step aside. We're going to get the coaches interview. I always like to get that first, and then we'll come back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer making the mistakes right off the bat here at CWC. We'll be back.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Joining me now is the head coach for the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders, Josh Gibbons. Coach, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Excited about the opportunity to see the boys play one more time here. And I'm sure that you want to kind of erase the memory of what happened with Cambria Friesland. So let's talk a little bit about, give us a recap of that game.
Yeah, I mean, that was obviously a tough game. We came up a little bit short in the end. We're just trying to work through getting our team back 100% and being healthy. We didn't shoot the ball well at all, versus Cambria, and that's just, guys missing time and just not having the practice time in, and so we're just looking forward to getting healthy, everyone back together, and just working on getting better and moving forward.
Coach, one of the stats I was looking at today about the team is in the first half, you're being outscored by your opponents by, I believe it's more than 30 some points altogether. And then when you take a look at the second half, you're outscoring your opponents by almost 25, if I remember correctly. So
yeah,
talk about how do you get your team off to a faster start? Because what it shows to me, and maybe you can address this as well, the resilience that your kids have to come back and battle and fight and get themselves within the opportunity to win the games.
Yeah, definitely. We've actually talked about that quite a bit as coaches. I mean, what do we got to do to start faster? Because you're correct. I mean, there's a ton of fight in these kids. I mean, we have to channel it in the right spots and make sure everyone's doing their jobs. And, I don't know if we have to go out and run a mile first and then go play the game or something. We got to try something different to get us going right away. And if we could, start faster, things are going to go a lot better for us. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll keep pushing some buttons and see what happens.
Non-conference game today against a Trailways West opponent in the Markesan Hornets. Both, when I take a look at the two divisions here, I mean, you've got a good, solid Oakfield team here in the Trailways East. You got Partyville over in the Trailways West and Randolph and this Markesan team here. So talk a little bit about the competition level that you're facing here with these Trailways and these crossover games.
Yeah, I mean, the top part of our conferences on both sides is really strong. Oakfield is just a super team. They have all the right pieces. Partyville, very athletic team. They're the best in the West. But then there's, all these other teams. Dodgeland's really good, and Abundant Life out of the South, and Markesan. So who we play tonight, it's another good team. It's a well-coached team with Coach Laper. And, they're a physical team, and they like to really pound inside, and they don't mind playing fast too. So they're really coming along, and that program's really on the up there. So yeah, we face a tough challenge tonight, and it's good for us. I don't mind getting beat up a little bit. I don't know if the kids like it as much, but I mean, it's good for us. It builds us some character on the basketball floor. So games like this only helps us in the long run.
Coach, I believe you play a lot of man-to-man. So how do you try and take on a balanced scoring approach? When I take a look at Markesan, it looks like they've got 4 kids that are scoring all right around the same amount of points.
Yeah, they have 2 of their kids. They have 2 kids that really can score for them. So we really have to focus on the Modro kid tonight and the Hoffman kid. They can fill it up. So, both different types of players. So that makes it a little more challenging. So we'll have our hands full. We went through some stuff and talked about them last night at practice. So, hopefully we just got to do what we do and continue to get better at it. And if we can do that, if we can execute, we should be right there.
You mentioned a little bit, Coach, how is the health of the team right now?
We're getting there. We had that sickness run through, and we actually had everyone at practice last night for the first time in a while. So that's nice. Billy is coming back from injury. He should play some tonight. So hopefully we're getting there. Hopefully we got through all this yuck stuff, and, we can work on getting better and working on the things we need to work on to win some basketball games.
Coach, I want to thank you for taking the time for joining me here on the pregame show. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, sir. Just thanks for everything you do, and thanks for all the support from the CWC community, the school, and the fans, and just appreciate everyone coming out tonight, and go Crusaders.
Excellent job there, Coach. Thank you very much. It's been the coach here for the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders, Josh Gibbons, here on the pregame show. We'll be back after these messages here on Jeff's live stream.
Quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhakesfurniture.com. Verhakes Furniture, Marf. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhakes Furniture.
We've always been a family that thinks about spend, save, give. It was refreshing to find a financial company that echoed that mentality.
With Thrivent, it's more than just about gaining financial confidence. It's about how you can use your resources to create change in your community. It's been a relationship that's created a whole exponential amount of good.
This is Jonathan Leonard, serving the area communities and supporting the local team.
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian. Sorry about the echo there. I still think I got a little bit of a glitch, but not as bad as I had before. We're just running a little bit behind on the stream from where I would like to see us at, but that's not too bad. Okay, let's talk a little bit about CWC a little bit further here. We had taken a look at their roster. Let's take a look at some of their individual statistics here, as we've got about a minute 9 left. Sorry about the silence there. I was looking to see who was going to be doing the prayer. Leading the team in scoring is Ryer Greenfield with 11.8 points per game. Number 35, Jaden Osterhaus with 10.1 points per game. Jacob Skalma with 8. And Brant Billy, who's actually going to be back into the lineup today, with 8 points as well. You can see the field goal percentages, 35.8%, 35%, 38%, and 45% from the field. That's not usually what you'd consider to be very strong. As far as, I don't know why that didn't shift. There we go, okay. With 13 seconds left here, we're going to get ready here for our national anthem here and our prayer to get things started here. And it looks like we have Sam Greenfield who's going to give it to us, and I gave away my microphone to Peyton that I forgot to give it to our prayer person, so I messed that up. So we'll have to try and fix that a little bit later. So we'll be here. We're going to step aside as we get ready here for the prayer, unless I can pick it up with my microphone. Let me see.
Father God, thank you for the gift of basketball and talents of these students that we can enjoy and celebrate. Keep the prayers safe as they enjoy the game and give you the glory. Bless the work at Markesan and Central Wisconsin Christian each day, preparing kids to work and serve in your world. Thanking you for who you are and for what you have done for us. Amen.
Season.
God bless.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin. Sam's Welcome.
Tonight's game is signed by the Trailways Conference are Tony Volgaris,
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. Yeah, you can go ahead if you got them. You want me to get them, or you can do CWC. It doesn't matter.
Either one. I'll
Go
try
ahead.
it. I'll try it. Starting for the Markesan Hornets, number 3, Josh Herwig. Number 5, Graydon Vredeveld. Number 10 for the Hornets, Cohen Hoffman. Number 14, Alex Richter. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Hornets is number 23, Austin Monroe. The Hornets are coached by Coach Laper.
So our starting lineup was listed incorrectly here. Let's get ready here for the starting lineup, and that's on my fault because I didn't get a chance to contact Aaron over at Glory Days to help us fix it. For goodness sakes, let's see if this is close at least.
Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders.
And the starting lineup for the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders, number 2, Jacob Skalma. Number 10, Lawson Phillips. Number 15, Ryer Greenfield. As number 23, Bryant Billy will be called before Greenfield. There we go. A little bit out of order, but it still works. And rounding out the starting lineup for the CWC Crusaders, we have number 35, Jaden Osterhaus. The Crusaders are coached by Coach Gibbons, who we heard from earlier tonight. And I think this is going to be an exciting game. I don't think it gets much better than a little cross-conference rivalry here.
Right, just down the road. So here we go with a starting contest here. Thank you, Jacob. Great job there. Good job on the portable camera down there by Peyton as well. And here we go. So we get ready to roll.
Do you want me to keep this
one? You can. So if
Okay.
you want to talk about some of the players, and we'll go from there. And don't be afraid to add your 2 cents. We'll figure out how much we'll talk over each other. Okay. Number 23 in center, Austin Modrow. Wins it and gets it over to number 10, Cohen Hoffman. Driving are the Hornets, trying to get something set up right off the bat. Got to check my volume here. It seems like we're okay. Modrow kicks it over to Josh Herwig. Popping for it is Graydon Vrederveld, and he's going to miss it. And bringing it up for the Crusaders is Jacob Skalma. Skalma, one of the starters. Again, it's good to see Brant Billy. He finally got rid of his boot. He was wearing an ankle boot because he had hurt his ankle. I thought it was Achilles. Lawson Phillips drives, misses that one. Coming down with the rebound is Cohen Hoffman. Hoffman, point guard right now, running the things for the Hornets. Drops in there. Modrow misses a little inside bunny, and it's going to have a foul here on number 5. I don't have my instant replay set up, of course, because that's something that I should, every single time you would think that somewhere along the line here, gentlemen, that I would figure it out, that I should really set that up first, but I don't.
It's okay. Looked like that one was a little bit of an over-the-back reach in on the rebound.
Skalma inside, kicks it over to Osterhaus. Osterhaus, leading scorer, gets in there and he scores first for the Crusaders. A little bit of full court pressure now here. Hope that Peyton is paying attention because we'll need his expertise here every once in a while when we're trying to make some calls. He can correct us here, but I'm pretty sure it looks like their CWC is playing a tight man-to-man.
You have lots of defensive pressure so far here. It's good to see. This should be a pretty good game.
That's kind of what we've seen a lot more. Foul's going to be called here on Brant Billy. And just so Peyton knows, I like to use that shot from the behind as well with that camera shot there as well. I don't know what it sounds like if you actually just leave the mic on or not. I don't know how much noise we'll pick up.
I got it in my pocket right now. How do I?
It's coming across okay.
Okay. Yeah, man-to-man off the bat for the Crusaders on defense here. Markesan in the same boat.
Playing a solid man-to-man defense, okay. We'll kick it to your camera here while we watch the action down low. Ryder Greenfield pops and misses. Markesan still waiting for their first points. Right on back to the main camera. It's going to be a trip that's going to be called on Jaden Osterhaus for his first. Thank you to the 25 computers who are logged on here watching our contest. We hope that you're going to enjoy the broadcast here. You have a responsibility. Put in there and laid in there this time by number 3, Josh Herwig, sorry about that, 4-2, and we're tied. So I need you guys to be participating. Participate by putting your stuff in the chat. Tell us who you're watching, where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. I think that's going to be Modro's second. Okay, so I missed one there. So before it had up, oh, Crusaders have 2 fouls. That's right, one for Billy. Right, okay, now I got it straight. Not used to having that scoreboard. I can't remember where we were at that we didn't have this. Oh, it was right actually here, Peyton, wasn't it? When we didn't have the scoreboard working, we were trying to figure out who fouls were on.
Yeah, no, that happens sometimes. That was over the last weekend.
Yeah, that's right, at the Trailways crossover for the girls when they have visitors take care of the score clock. Yep.
We have that luxury back today.
Going Hoffman, guarded there by Phillips. Has him by size. Missing on that one. Taken down. Jacob Skalma. I think that was Osterhaus, or was that Greenfield that got taken down?
I believe Greenfield, but it looked like had a few players tripped up there a little bit, which led to the slow transition for the Crusaders.
Osterhaus for 3, just missing. Good rebound there by Greenfield, turns, misses. And is there going to be a foul on the floor? No, they're going to say he stepped on the line. We'll get that portable unit here as we get the inbounds. Follow him up the court. Kind of some semi-full court pressure. It really isn't pressure per se.
A little bit poking pressure.
Yeah, more of a fronting defense, I would say.
Yep.
I'm sorry, did they say that was on Modro? Scored that one after I just wrote on my shirt?
I believe so.
Yeah. I don't know why I am so flustered already. This is just a little crazy. Sam Greenfield came in and checked in for the Crusaders, as well as number 14, Carson Mulder. Mulder gets into the lane, pops and hits for 2.
Carson Mulder.
The Hornets right back up. Swinging it around, Modro gets it inside to Alex Richter. Richter's gonna be fouled. On number 15, on Ryer Greenfield. And they will switch it over to our first basket cam shot here. I don't know what happened to our camera shot there, but that's kind of a goofy one, isn't it?
Got a little retro camera look to it down there.
It doesn't matter. It still has the shot. It just is, it's goofy, but we'll take it.
It was all on purpose. We're trying out a new style.
That's right. I forgot to say that. Thank you. I didn't see who made those 2 free throws. I believe that was Verdeveld.
I believe Richter.
Richter, thank you.
Personal foul on number 3, Josh Hurley. It's his first team's third.
Herwig with a foul. 3rd team personal. I got the fouls correct. That's because I couldn't mess up that many. Landon Smits is in. Billy gets it over to Mulder. 5-4 is your score here. Greenfield break-in is Smits. Good job there by Landon Smits to lay one in. 4-2. Back to the lead for the Crusaders. One of the conversations that I had with Coach that we didn't get a chance to look at the stats here for Central Wisconsin Christian. As a team, tried to lay that one in was Vrederveld. Couldn't make it. Rebound, though, to the Hornets. Picked up there by Greenfield. Gets it over to Billy. Hook on the afterburners. Misses that one. First game back. He's really only had about a practice since the ankle. So that doesn't surprise me. His speed came right back in a hurry. But anyways, CWC in the first half has scored 187 and given up 202. You cannot be down by 20 points to your team or your opponent and expect to win. But then they come back in the second half and they beat them 269 to 257. So part of that conversation that I had with Coach is how are you going to make sure that they get out to a fast start? Well, right now it looks like they've done so, Jacob.
Yeah, both teams pretty even. Obviously, it's a close game so far, but both teams missing some baskets that they should make. Both teams also getting some nice baskets in, so I think it'll be a little bit of an offensive show out, and whichever team's going to be able to get their shot to fall more often, I think is going to be the one that'll obviously come out on top. Both teams are pretty solid shooters, though.
Got a foul on the floor.
Could maybe see fouling become a factor as well. Both teams about 3 and 4, so 7 fouls within the first, not even half of the game yet.
5th foul. We'll switch it down to our portable unit down there. I like that shot. Sam Greenfield just missing. And it's going to be a foul on Greenfield, I think, this time. See what we got here.
We missed that acrobatic attempt to avoid anything. That was Richter. Good to see him be able to jump over and do a somersault over the bench. I think he might have been practicing that one, but it looked good. Very impressive. I don't think I could do that. I think I might be too old for that.
Yeah, I would have just ran through him. But not easier.
That's what your team is there for. They're there to catch you.
Right. Well, it would have taken about 5 teammates to catch me, but that's the way it is. Foul this time again on the Hornets. It's going to be on number 14.
This could be a story to watch so far, I believe. Looks like Richter and Greenfield have been up against each other, and they've been going back and forth a little bit. So we'll see kind of how that plays out the rest of the game.
We'll step aside. We'll take a 30-second timeout here with CWC. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Peyton Moldenauer and Jacob Matashek here from Central Wisconsin Christian.
Is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. SAMS also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for SAMS well drilling. We at SAMS are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. SAMS well drilling, well worth it.
Welcome back here. Good pictures of the huddle from both gentlemen. Ball coming in here, Carson Mulder. Going to follow the portable action, come all the way up. Oops, that was Jacob on the main there. I wasn't paying attention here. Now we're across half court. We'll switch it over to the portable. Mulder. Going to be turned over. Good defense over there by the Hornets. Great shot right down there with Peyton. Bringing it up is number 20, Benton Vandenberg. 6-5 still for the Crusaders on the lead. We'll switch it over to our main. Stay with us. We got a double header tonight, so I do have 2 different links. I like to do 2 different links because of just the different comments. There's going to be a travel on number 14, Alex Richter. So at the end of this contest here, the Dodgeland Trojans taking on the Lady Crusaders. We'd love to have you stay with or jump over there and follow us on that next video. Brent Billy bringing it up here for the Crusaders. Switch it back down to the portable as Peyton follows the action down there. I have to tell you, I've been pretty blessed here to have Peyton, who played for the Randolph Rockets, and Jacob here, who played for the Waupun Warriors. Basketball players actually helping me understand the game a little bit more. Osterhaus tries to get in there, guarded by Modrow. Billy, force 3. Good job there by Brant Billy. His first points since he's been back. Taken away. Stripped, almost got the camera. I think that's going to be just an out of bounds. I believe so. They're going to say it was a clean block. Was that clean down there, Peyton?
Looked pretty clean to me.
Yep.
I won't complain about it.
Well, you could. Nobody will listen, though.
I'm also really close to the guys that make the calls. I don't want to make anyone mad down here.
Kicked out to Osterhaus. Carson Mulder moving it around. Landon Smits is going to be fouled. No, they're going to say it's on the floor. No, charge.
I believe they got him on a travel on that one.
Oh, is that what the call was? I'm sorry, I had my head down.
I think they're going to say maybe dragged a foot somewhere. I couldn't really see it from up here, but the ref was right down there, so he must have saw it.
That's kind of a bizarre call, and he was going up for a layup. Or was it a turnaround? Maybe it was his turnaround jumper and he moved a pivot foot.
Could have been a late call there. Maybe just didn't quite get the whistle up fast enough on it.
Cohen Hoffman back in. Popping. Misses that one. Modrow trying to get the rebound. Goes over the top of Jaden Osterhaus, and the ball is going to go to the Crusaders. 9-5. Thought there'd be a little bit more energy and excitement here in the gym for this contest here, but I really am not feeling it. Are you guys feeling it?
No, not a lot from either side so far, I'd say.
Excuse me, sorry. I am I had a full can of espresso before I got here, so the caffeine's kicked in.
Okay.
It's just not very loud on the floor right now.
Yeah.
Just in your head?
That's probably all the talking that we're doing.
You guys are in my head right now.
Yeah. Vandenberg drives, lays it up, and a good job there by Benton Vandenberg for 2. Billy to Osterhaus. Nice move there and blocked by Modrow. Pushing it back the other way is Cohen Hoffman. Euro step, misses it. Picked up by Brant Billy. Fires it down, gets it to Osterhaus. Kicks it over to Carson Mulder. Through his hands, picked up by Jacob Skalma. Back down on the floor with the portable action. Oh, a little nice roll, pick and roll action there without the pick. Looks like we got a 30-second timeout here for Markesan. We'll step aside. We're listening to Jeff Sauer with Jacob right there on the camera. We'll be back.
CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email crusaderboosterswc@wc.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
King Manufacturing.
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. Good job there panning the crowd to see if we can get some energy fired up here, and unfortunately not yet. Hoffman, guarded by Brent Billy. Pushing the ball across half court, trying to get their offense set up. CWC staying in their man-to-man defense here. This whole time so far has been pretty tight. Trying to get some ball movement. Gets it over to Modro. Modro tries to get it inside, tipped up there by Osterhaus. That would have been rather interesting had he knocked that one in himself. Fire an air ball, but a good job there by Brant Billy. Then to Ryer Greenfield, 4-2. Good work there for CWC. And a steal missed there by Greenfield. I had my head down to write down the score, so I didn't even see it. Coach Laper was not happy. Oh, they're going to call Skalma for a foul. Oh, no, they're not. They're going to call it on. I think I gotta check this cord here. So what I try to do is get this up here like this so that this doesn't come out of there.
Got it.
Sometimes that's what causes my glitch. Sometimes. Well, he changed that foul and gave it to Skalma, but he said it was on 10 white, but okay. 5 fouls for CWC. And 5 for the Hornets. Lawson Phillips working it around for CWC. Let's get down on the floor. Let's cut to the basket again there by Brant Billy. Skalma, he'll pop for 3, just missing. Modro with a rebound. He's gonna push it up the court. Bringed up by Vandenberg. Tried to feed it inside. Right back out. Really haven't seen Modro, their leading scorer, down low. Seen a lot of number 32, Ryan Bach in there. Popping for 3. Vandenberg misses that one. Let's reset here. I wanted to see who they said came back in. Vredeveld is in, Herwig is in. Cohen, Vandenberg, and Modro inside to Osterhaus, lays it up and scores.
Osterhaus from Greenfield.
For 2. Good watch here from behind on the Hornets defense on the floor cam. You know, I just like that shot. I don't know what you guys think of it. We'll have to talk about it at halftime here, but that's the one thing that when we get a crew of 3 that we can actually run that portable. Cohen, short, rebound. Ryer Greenfield goes up and grabs a hold of it. Brant Billy wants him to, our coach wants him to push. Phillips drives to the basket, misses it. Had what he wanted, got all the way in. Oh, Modro with a little behind the back action. What a nice play there by Austin Modro. Skalma, kick over to Ryer Greenfield for 3. Just a little bit short. Modro skies. Cohen Hoffman was calling for it, gets it over in the corner. Osterhaus finally gets out there on the defense and shuts him down. And a foul is going to be called on Jaden Osterhaus, I'm guessing. Nope, it's going to be on Brent Billy. No, Markesan on Modro.
Must have been a loose ball foul down low on the baseline somewhere.
I didn't see that.
Saw a couple guys on the ground down there on the baseline,
okay.
So I didn't see exactly what happened, but I'm sure there was a little contact down there that the officials saw and didn't like.
So there's been a lot of back and forth, friendly competition. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing wrong with physical play. Pushing it up, Skalma over to Osterhaus. Kick it on the Osterhaus. Block there. What a block by Alex Richter elevating. Pounded it into the glass. 5-10. Cohen kicks it back out to Vredeveld. Cohen, Hoffman missing, and a little push off back there. They're gonna call it on Phillips. Oops, sorry about that. I had the portable unit down there.
Representing foul on number 3, Herwig. That's his second.
We'll call that one on Herwig.
I'm misreading the signs here because I could swear that he calls the foul and points to number 10.
I think they just like him. I think he's a ref favorite. They just want to make sure he knows what's going on.
Phillips is shooting the 1-and-1 here.
Yeah, I got that. We'll switch that to your camera as you get a nice shot here. Makes that one. In the 1-and-1. Phillips for the second. Pops it. Makes that one as well. The Hornets bringing it up. Trailing 15-9. Trying to get it inside. Good defense here by the Crusaders. Hoffman drives to the basket and lays it in for 2. Low scoring affair, Jacob. I thought you were predicting. Oh, nice job there. Maybe that's all I needed to do was to talk about it. You said it was going to be 60 points each team.
I was expecting both teams can shoot, but neither team has really gotten their 3-point shot down, so.
I think it's good defense once again. I watched this Crusader team. Just missing is Hoffman. Picked up there by Osterhaus. He's going to drive it up right on the floor with a camera. Mulder swings it wide open as Skalma nails a 3 for Jacob Skalma. And we got a timeout, a full called here by the Hornets. And we'll step aside. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Jacob Matashek and Peyton Moldenhauer here on Jeff's live stream.
1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn, getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway, call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346 Tire.
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders Gymnasium. Got the portable down there. Let's see if the kids will respond to what Coach Laper, it looked a little animated there.
Yeah, he definitely was not too happy after some back-to-back three-pointers for the Crusaders. Team's been struggling to shoot a little bit too, so I'm sure there's some built-up frustration over there on the bench.
Back over here to the main cam, good feed inside. Missing it, rolls off of the hands of Bach. Brant Billy brings it up. Sets, kicks it over to Skalma. Good ball movement, Mulder gets trapped. Back out to Skalma, nobody in front of him. Lines it up, in and out. I thought that one might be down as well. That nice dribble drive and then the kick out, Peyton. We talked about this a couple of other times as well.
Yeah, complimentary basketball. It's good to see.
Good rebound there by Bach. He's going to get poked in the eye. It's going to be on number 11, Zach Hoffman with the foul.
Crusaders taking care of their opportunities as well, capitalizing on their easy baskets.
Seeing if number 22 is coming into the game. It's going to be Braden Zacco. Nope, they're going to have him have a seat until the next whistle. Good job there by Sam Greenfield on the defense, fronting Alex Richter. Rebound, Greenfield turns it over to Richter, who kicks out to Hoffman. Hoffman steps at free throw line and nails it right there.
Nice little floater action. He hasn't really quite got his three-point shot to fall yet, but good to see him starting to get a little more consistent with the shots.
21-13 here for the Crusaders, with 2:40 and counting here on the clock, which I forgot to add in there, so I'm surprised that I'm not surprised. My son, I'm sure, has been texting me left and right. Where is the scoreboard? Where's the scoreboard? Yep, I'm sure he has. I'm sure did he text you too?
I don't have any reception in here.
Yeah, me either. But Billy for 3. There we go. Now I got the scoreboard in there. My apologies to everybody. 24-13. If I probably would have checked the chat, somebody would have told me that. It's hard to see the scoreboard. Yep, you're right. That's my apologies. Listening from Michigan for Jamie Lancer. My apologies on that. Popped in there. Good job there by Bach. Hustle down to Greenfield. He's going to dribble that one off of his hands. 24-15, 145. Osterhaus and Greenfield, Ryer Greenfield coming back in. As well as Braden Zacco came in. Having a seat is going to be Graydon Verdeveld. Hoffman. Vandenberg. Bach. Hoffman with it now, gets it into Bach. He's got the size, feeds it off to Vandenberg, and he's going to get the and one, it looks like.
Looking at his stats coming into the game and just kind of how he plays, he's a very grit and grind player. He's kind of gone around the court and done all the small stuff that his team needs, and it's starting to pay off for this squad.
Coming in is number 24, Brody Zero. For minute 30 and nailing it in the three-point play in the traditional manner. Goes to number 20. 24-18, 6-point differential. Crusaders continue to move the ball around the outside really well. Osterhaus picking it up. We're going to kick it right down to the portable unit down there. Phillips knocked away, but right into the hands of Osterhaus. He's going to try and drive in there. They're going to call a travel as a good job there getting the hand on pinning the ball by number 10, Cohen Hoffman. That's 1 minute here for you guys to get your stuff into the chat. Who you cheering for, where you watching from, who's your favorite player. Doesn't matter if you're a Crusaders fan or if you're a Hornets fan. We want to see it, and so do the kids, because they're going to go back and they're going to watch this contest, and they want to see who was watching out there. You can say, oh, we were logged in. I'm not going to be able to tell that, but if you put it in the chat, they'll see it for sure. Poppin'. Missing was number 22, Zacco. Kicks it over inside to Smith. Fronted there by Bach. A little bit of contact, but no foul. Right back the other direction, pushed up by Vandenberg. Moved inside, turnover, picked off there by Brant Billy. 15 there, coming up on 17 seconds remaining. We'll see if Brant Billy here can hold it here for the Crusaders. Smits to Phillips. Oh, wide open as Osterhaus pops and nails the three. And that should take it to the buzzer. And Osterhaus with a good ending there for the Crusaders. Good ball movement, gets it over to Osterhaus. He drills it. And it's 27-18 here at the half. We'll step aside, we'll hear from our sponsors, and then we'll check and see how close my stats are. And here's a chance for you to also put stuff into the YouTube chat, and we'll check it out. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Peyton Moldenhauer and Jacob Matashek. We'll be back.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted Best of the Best Mattress Store and runner-up for Best Furniture Store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Looking for something special in your child's education? The choices you make for your child today will impact their future forever. At CWC, we provide a Christ-centered education that shapes students academically, spiritually, and personally. From our exceptional elementary and middle schools to the academic rigor of life-enriching programs of our high school, CWC offers a place for students to grow and thrive. Our approach integrates faith into every subject, helping your child see the world through God's eyes. To learn more or schedule a visit, go to wearecwc.org.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders Gymnasium. Let's take a look at some of the stats here for Markesan. I've got Josh Herwig for 2 points and Ryan Bach for 2 points in the half. I have 2 points for Alex Richter, 2 free throws. Austin Modrow with 4 points and Cohen Hoffman with 4 points. And leading the team with 5 points is number 20, Benton Vandenberg. When you add that up, 18 points. Talk to me a little bit about, Jacob, what you've noticed there for the Markesan offense.
Yeah, their shooting has not been ideal so far. They've definitely struggled from behind the arc. I think they're not really getting the looks they expected. I think the high-intensity man-to-man defense has been a lot more than they expected coming into the game. It's a lot more than I expected. I was expecting lots of scoring, but they've had some glimpses of hope. Obviously, their transition buckets have been big. They've been really good at moving the ball well through transition. Haven't really seen a lot of Mudrow. I expect him to kind of, I'd say, step up a little bit in the second half. Hoffman, I'm not really sure if he made a three-pointer, so I would expect he's going to shoot until the hand gets hot. But I definitely say 9-point lead. I don't think it'll really stay that distance for long getting into the second half. CWC may be able to come out to a start, but I think off of how animated Coach has been so far, I think Coach Labor is going to have some strong words for his team, and I think he's going to be able to get them pumped up a little bit and hopefully get their offense moving a little more fluently and just successfully, I would say.
We'll step aside here and we'll come back here. There's 4 minutes and 15 seconds left during the halftime. We'll have a couple of more sponsors, and then we'll come back and talk about the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. We'll be back.
After surviving breast cancer, I felt this calling to help other women heal. I thought, why not build a respite house? I wasn't sure it was going to work financially speaking for my family, but with the guidance of Thrivent, I really felt like we were going to figure it out. Taking the leap to start my nonprofit has been the most rewarding thing I've done in my life.
Jonathan Leonard, Thrivent Financial here in Waupun, serving the local communities.
God bless. Friday, January 31st is going to be a special night as the basketball teams and fans of Central Wisconsin Christian, Histisford, and Johnson Creek join forces for Hoops for Hope, a night for cancer at the CWC Gymnasium. Several activities will be taking place to raise funds to support 2 area families battling brain cancer. CWC Director of Advancement Greg Zonefeld and CWC 2014 alumni Jared Rignaris. We know that cancer has touched many of our lives in some manner and want to invite you to partner with us in making this a very successful evening of hope. Check out the CWC website for further information. Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk.
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders Gymnasium. Let's take a look at the Crusaders here at half. With 2 points, Landon Smits. Lawson Phillips, number 10, with 2 points. Carson Mulder with 2 points. With 3 points, Jacob Skolma. With 5 points, Ryer Greenfield. With 6 points, Brant Billy. And with 7 points, for a total of 27, Jaden Osterhaus for CWC. Gentlemen, both of you guys can chime in here. So what did you notice from CWC? Let's start with their offense.
I had the wrong microphone I was trying to talk into. No, they later in the half, they just seemed to find a lot of gaps. They were attacking very well, kicking no open shooters, and they started to, find the bottom of the net. And I think typically the CWC team has gotten out a little slower in most games than they've wanted to. So great to see today. No better time than to get hot later in January into February. Tournament time is about to be ready to sneak in around the corner. So no, they're playing better offense. We talked about Coach Givens kind of switching up the offense a little bit. Seems to be flowing better every week. Hopefully they can string it along the entire game today and pick up a big W.
Yeah, Jacob, what were you seeing?
Yeah, their 3-point shooting's been a little rough as well so far, but obviously a little more successful than the Hornets. But I think they're getting the looks they want. They've had a couple buckets that should have been automatic that they just haven't quite gotten. But I mean, I think they're doing what they can, and I think that they had a lot more success than the Hornets the first half. So I expect Coach Gibbons to have given them a speech to kind of keep the momentum going on offense, to keep pushing in the right direction.
All right.
You want to hand me the portable real quick?
I do. I turned off my switcher there, so we got it working. There's the horn. What do you want to see, Peyton, out of their defense, out of the Crusaders' defense?
It'd be interesting to see if either team can switch it up from the man-to-man aspect. Maybe they could force a couple turnovers, but both teams seem to be taking care of the ball pretty well to this point.
All right, we'll see how things can turn out here in this second half here. A 9-point lead here for the Crusaders. Are going to start out with the ball. Tried to get their trapping defense for the Hornets. I think Coach wanted them to pick up their intensity a little bit. Modro is at the point. Kicks over to Skolma. He thought about popping from way downtown. Not sure how far is that?
Pretty far, that's what I'm going to say.
I'm sorry, yeah, the three-point line. How far is that from the basket? Brant Billy in and out.
I think high school three-point line is 20 feet.
Thank you.
Collegiate is 22.
Peyton's giving us all of the actual basketball knowledge. Turnover there for the Hornets. Good defense.
We mentioned them switching the defense up here. Hornets in a 1-3-1 trap.
Okay, didn't notice. Skolma overshoots that one, goes right to Phillips though. Ready on the backside. We'll switch it down to the portable. Skolma battling there with Graterveld, and it's going to go to the Crusaders on the jump ball dual possession. And we'll stay right there with the portable. Picked up there by Osterhaus. Following around, kick there by Modro. Good hand-eye coordination. Skolma over to Phillips. Good movement there by Osterhaus. They find him. 1-3-1. Popping out, good job there. Ryer Greenfield steps in and pops for two, and it's a double-digit lead once again for the Crusaders. I don't think Coach can fault the energy right now. Turned over, coming right at Peyton. Lawson Phillips lays that in on the turnover. Looks like we're going to take a full timeout from what I heard there. And we'll see Peyton get here in the huddle with CWC. And we'll step aside. You're listening to Jeff Sauer with Peyton Moldenhauer and Jacob Matashek here from Central Wisconsin Christian Crusader Gymnasium.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Angling only guide, sir.
Usually officials get in.
Gotcha. Okay. Welcome back here to CWC Gymnasium. Thank you to the 50 people who are logged in and watching. Appreciate it. Sherry watching from Florida. Let's go Crusaders. So Sherry Vree, thank you for letting us know that. Boys are going to love to see that. Driving in. Rebound. Good hustle play there. Diving on the ground, but on the line was Alex Richter. Likes the energy that he's showing there. Nancy Osterhaus, Bob and Nancy watching from Marco Island in Florida as well. Happy birthday to Jaden. Well, I did not know that. That is so awesome. So I'll see. We'll see how things go. We haven't interviewed from boys team in a while, so we'll see how things turn out here. Maybe Jaden will get him on here. And good defense right there again from the Crusaders. Gotta love the energy that's popping out of here by CWC, Jacob.
Yeah, their intensity, they've definitely came out and they've definitely looked like they want it a lot more so far.
Skalma with it. Thank you for putting stuff in the chat. We appreciate it. Ryer Greenfield just missed one inside. So far, Austin Modrow has not had a chance to get rolling here, the leading scorer for the Hornets. Down inside, Richter, blocked there by Ryer Greenfield with a statement. Get that stuff out of here. Coach could feel again their lack of energy though. Boy, Modrow can elevate. Good job trying to get there over to the top of Osterhaus. He's right there with him. Good move there by Phillips. Kicks it over to Skalma. He's going to drill, missing for three. And the Hornets' Colin Hoffman will grab a hold of it. Cohen likes to put that little forearm shiver out there every once in a while. I'm surprised he hasn't been called on it. Banks that one too hard. Bach fighting for it, can't get it as Brant Billy pulls it down and pushing it right back up. Osterhaus inside to Billy, loses it. It's gonna come back to Vandenberg. He wants to slow things down here for the Hornets. Back into the forecourt. I think they got the switch that they wanted with Modrow being guarded by Billy. Good one extra pass. Vandenberg drives. He's gonna get fouled. It's gonna be on number 10.
Whistled on Lawson Phillips, his first.
That's his first foul for Lawson Phillips.
Benton Vandenberg shooting two.
And going to the line and shooting two. It's gonna be Benton Vandenberg. Misses that first one.
I think the biggest thing I've noticed so far this game is CWC has a much deeper bench. They're more willing to go into the bench and substitute guys out and kind of do it more quickly.
Allows them to keep that higher intensity, higher energy going. Dylan Bualda comes in and missed there by Vandenberg, but Bach with the rebound. I would agree with you there, Jacob. Even if it's only for a couple of minutes with some full court energy here, right?
Yep.
And you're not going to see the court when talking to Coach Gibbons. If you're not going to give effort, you're not going to be on the court. Bumping with the chest was Herwig. Phillips takes care of it. Left my free throw cam on there, so apologize again for that action. Greenfield popping for three. Just misses it off of the back of the iron. Rebound, grabbed again by the Crusaders. Inside, Dylan Bualda for two. Good job there by Bualda to battle. Picked up. Popping for three. And missing that one, and now at least seems like they might just start to get a little bit desperate here at 12:30. Knocked out of bounds by Hoffman.
Billy and Osterhoff return to the Crusaders.
Just seems really just, I was just listening to feel any energy whatsoever. It definitely was dead in here. Trying to get a little clapping or nothing like that. Nothing trying to get to motivating the Hornets here. Do you think it has anything to do with not playing at 7 o'clock like they're used to?
I would say that maybe student section-wise, I would say that probably has an effect on it. I feel like a lot of kids, they like to go home right after school, kind of relax before they come back and get excited. So I would say the tip-off time most likely has a little bit of an effect on it.
At the line, Vandenberg shooting 2.
Going to the line and shooting 2. Vandenberg, this time he makes that first one. Yeah, how many times, Peyton, in your career did you have like a swap it around with a JV at times?
I can't say ever.
Yeah, okay.
I think sometimes on Saturdays games you'd have double headers in Randolph. You'd switch back and forth between guys and girls, but
yeah, but that was a non-school day, right?
Right. Yeah.
Poppin, Osterhaus just missing, lost his balance. That's going to be out of bounds.
Greenfield back in for the
to the Hornets.
Replacing Bola.
I should have had you bring in a headset, Jacob.
I have all my stuff in my car, I think.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, that would mean you'd have to go. What we'll do is we'll probably take the portable headset if CWC can continue to hold on and pull out the victory here, because we have the doubleheader. So what we did the last time we did that is we still interviewed a couple of guys. Actually, it was the girls that time, and I think I'll end up giving our 2 headsets to the couple of guys, and then I'll take Peyton's headset and I'll use that handheld microphone, and we'll interview them right at the pregame of the girls' game. So if you're staying with us, I know we're only at 11 minutes here, and a lot can happen. I mean, it doesn't take much to get on a run. I mean, they still have only scored 33 points. It seems like a huge lead just based on the way that this contest has been going. But really, I mean, where are we at? 13, 14-point lead? Missing that one. Rebound's going to go to Ryer Greenfield. Pushing it up. Good action there as we saw the whole floor. Inside work again. Landon Smits misses that one. And now we'll switch to our main. Vandenberg guarded by Smits. Hoffman, he hasn't been able to get things rolling either. Modrow ducks underneath Ryer Greenfield and lays it up for 2.
Yeah, the Hornets' top 3 players for scoring-wise haven't really put up any of the points that they normally do at this point of the game.
Poppin, Greenfield, the answer with a 3-pointer.
From Ryer Greenfield.
Running down the court, hustling to get back into it, down to Bach. Bach misses hard on the turnover. Zacco in there battling. Couldn't come away with it. 36-21. Good job there again by Jaden Osterhaus. Battling. It's going to be Hornets ball.
Back into the Crusader lineup is Skolma back in for Markesan.
Jacob Skolma coming back in.
Roots Also checking in is Herwig.
Josh Herwig is in. Let's set things up. Number 12, Braden Bruce is in for the Hornets. So Peyton, are you able to tell anything? Foul going to be on Landon Smits reaching in. Are you able to tell anything about the conferences based on these cross-conference games? I mean, are you able to tell how strong is the West compared to the East or the other way around?
It's really hard to tell. I think I often compare the West and East a little more. Maybe I'm biased. Even in my earlier years at Randolph, there's a switch up after my freshman year. I think CWC and Wayland were actually in our conference yet, but it's kind of back and forth. I think we expect fairly close games, but there's always a team that wins by 10, somewhere around there. But the East looking like they're going to prevail today.
Number 22 is not good. That's his first personal.
Yeah, I just am wondering if you can, because you've got Oakfield who is undefeated in conference, if I remember correctly. I'll have to pull that back up here, see if I can find that. Oakfield 6-1 in conference. Wayland 4-1, CWC 3-1 in the East, and in the West, you had Partyville 7-0, Fall River 5-2, Randolph 5-2, Cambria 4-3, and Markesan 3-4.
Okay, I was gonna say earlier I mentioned to you that the Markesan squad was second. I think that's the girls.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think both sides, they got some really solid squads on the top, those top 4 teams in standings. But yeah, no, it's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
I think both have, like I just said, very, very good top 4 teams in each side. So.
And it's high school, and that's one of the things that I always talk about. Zacco popping, missing from 3. Battling in there for the rebound was Herwig, couldn't get it, feeds it up to Sam Greenfield. He hustles, bounces that one out of bounds just off of his fingers one more time. We'll go down to the portable and watch the throw in. Braden Bruce at the 8:30 mark. Got it into Braden Verdeveld. Good feed inside to Herwig for 2. It's the first time we got a chance to see a good set in their half-court offense. Osterhaus. Foul timeout's going to be taken here by Coach Gibbons. Looks like it's going to be a full. It is. We'll step aside and take it with him. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Peyton Moldenhauer and Jacob Matashek here from CWC Gymnasium.
Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders Gymnasium. 38-25, 8:10 on the clock. As we get ready here for the ball to come back in. Phillips trying to get it in, gets it over to Jaden Osterhaus. Thanks to Grandma and Grandpa for letting us know that it is the birthday. Jackson Butine came in for the Crusaders. Moving the ball around. Phillips trying to get their trapping defense here. Are they still in their zone? A 2-3 zone, it looks like to me, Peyton. Whoops. Try that now.
Hello?
Yeah.
No, I think that they're still in a man right now.
Okay.
But they've been pretty honest with switching it up.
Ryer Greenfield.
Ryer Greenfield for 2. Yeah, I turned you down a little bit because the music was cranking so loud.
Well, that's good that you can tell the energy on the floor is starting to pick up a little bit.
Okay. That's going to be out of reach, and another turnover for the Hornets. They just don't seem to have things rolling.
Oh, this intense defense has definitely thrown them off, and I'm assuming they had no game plan for this off of the results we've seen so far.
That was one of the questions I actually asked Coach Gibbons as well, is that the pressure defense, I said, it seems to force a lot of teams into a lot of turnovers.
Call number 12, Jackson Butine is first. Team's fifth. Holder checks back in, replacing Greenfield. Also return, Smith checks in to replace Osterhaus.
Jackson Butine with his first. Full court pressure here by the Crusaders. Not really pressure again, I guess I would say. Yeah, I guess it looked like, oh, that's going to be off of the rim to Cohen. Hoffman missing. Grabbed there by Modro. Austin Modro elevates, banks it off a glass. And a nice shot there. Butine with the foul. Just had to double check and see if that's the court or if it's the switcher. I think it's the switcher, so I'm going to step aside while Austin shoots that one and reset. And he makes that one.
Time on the floor, timeout. Markesan, 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout here for Markesan. We'll take it with him. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer, Peyton Moldenhauer, and Jacob Matashek here on Jeff's live stream.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email crusaderboosters@cwc.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
Welcome back here. Erica Lean watching from work. We won't say that because somebody else might find that out, so don't tell them that you're watching at work here. Or don't tell us where you're working unless you really want to. We don't mind that.
Secret safe with us.
That's right. We would never share that anybody would be doing that at work. It's that trapping defense. Brant Billy, smart play there. Banks it off of the leg. Could see him staring at it the whole time there. I was wondering if he was going to pull it off or not, but you don't see that too often. Billy gets it in the backcourt. Brings it back up. Get on that portable unit here, see what happens. Phillips over to Landon Smits. Smits drives in, kicks back out to Billy, to Phillips. Moving the ball back around. Billy back over to Lawson Phillips. Phillips tried to get it back inside. Brant's gonna pop for three. Nails it. Good shot there for Brant Billy. Back down the court in a hurry, trying to feed it off. And it looks like it's going to be a charge.
Offensive foul whistled on Redeveld. That's his third personal.
Redeveld, his third personal. Good job there by Phillips to drive all the way. They let him go right into the basket. Hoffman elevates, banks it over Brant Billy for 2. Offensive foul on Brant Billy. He's looking around like, what? Must have been lowering the shoulder a little bit, pushing into him. Yeah, that's what they're going to say, through the elbow. Radeveld bringing it in, trailing by 13. Again, it just seems like a bigger lead than that. 43-30, the Crusaders. Part of it is because the Hornets haven't been able to get their offense rolling. Radeveld lays that one up there. No three-pointers. Pushing it up is Phillips. Over to Smits. Banks it. He's going to get fouled and go to the line. So the foul is going to be on Josh Herwig. That'll be his 3rd if I've got that marked correctly.
Herwig, that's his 3rd personal, 14th. The line Smith shooting 2.
We'll switch it over to the portable. See Landon Smits. Misses that first one.
Greenfield back into the Crusaders. Richter back in for the Markesan.
Ryder Greenfield coming back in for the Crusaders. Good work there by Peyton. Poppin. Missing that one is Smits. Misses both of them. Back to the main. Hoffman trying to get inside. Cut off. Missing that one completely. Whose ball? It's going to be the Hornets. Going to say it went off of Ryder Greenfield. Osterhaus is coming back in for Landon Smits. 4:30. It's an 11-point lead here for the Crusaders.
Hornets got an opportunity.
I can hear you, yep.
Okay, sometimes it cuts out on my end. But
yeah.
Hornets got an opportunity here they just made it single digits. They could make a run here last 4 minutes. Trending their way at the moment. Crusaders need a big bucket.
Good defense there, but Modro scored. Nine-point lead. 3 possessions. Just have to eat up some clock here, forcing the Hornets to either foul or create some good defensive turnover. Billy, he'll pop for 3. Nails another one, Brant Billy. Boy, what a comeback for Brant Billy. So far, we're down to 3:40 and counting, and you guys can think about it here, but Mr. Billy seems like a gentleman that we'd have to have a conversation with. Gonna be a foul. It's gonna be on Jacob Skalma.
Crusader foul whistle on Stoma. That's his 2nd, team's 8th. At the line, Richter shooting 1 and 1.
Going to the line, shooting number 14, Alex Richter, nails the first. That's his 3rd free throw made. That's his only scoring for tonight. Makes that one as well. He's got 4 points. 3:30 and counting. Love to hear from you guys. Tell me who you think. I saw in there, Aaron let us know from consulting that he wants to, who he'd like to hear talk to. White ball. So the ball was out of bounds.
Bruce returns for Markesan, replacing Herrick.
Braden Bruce comes in for Herwig. The hold is going to be called here.
Markesan foul number 12, Bruce. His first personal.
I might have been wrong with both teams scoring over 60 points.
Nope, we still got a chance, Jacob. Still got a chance.
But I think the rest of my prediction, the like 12 points max, I think that can still hit.
Okay.
If I was a betting man, I would take my word for it still.
Timeout's going to be called here by Coach Gibbons. We'll take it with him. It's a 30. Going to take a 30. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff's Hour with Jacob Matashek and Peyton Moldenhauer here on Jeff's live stream.
Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Welcome back. Yeah, that microphone really actually picks up the music pretty well.
That's good.
Lawson Phillips gets it into Brent Billy, so he's one of my picks. I don't know where you guys are at with 3 minutes remaining here. It's going to be a foul on number 12, Braden Bruce.
And then foul on Bruce.
I think the birthday guy could be a valuable one.
Yeah. Ryer Greenfield has had a pretty decent game as well.
Safe. Lawson had some flashy passes throughout the game. I feel like there's not a wrong answer with this team. I feel like there's a lot of guys on the team that can show out every game. I guess we'll have to see what the comments say a little bit. Maybe that'll sway us here.
Yep, I always like that. I like to follow what somebody else is saying here. Foul, and Brant Billy, it looks like, is going to go to the line.
Number 12, Bruce. That's
Bruce has got his third. I think part of it is that speaker is right underneath you. So it pounds right down there. All right, here we go with the portable unit here as the free throw for Brant Billy. Makes the first.
Back in for Markesan.
Yeah, I don't know how many games Brant had to. I got to turn you off. I don't know how many games he had to sit out with his injury here, but he certainly has had a great game coming back. Misses that one short. Picked up, though, by Ryer Greenfield on the rebound. Kicked there by Austin Modrell. Taken out underneath. Good job with the portable unit here. Not that you're not doing a good job, Jacob. You are. Gets the ball into Skolma. It's going to be knocked out of his hands. They're going to say it stays with White. Good job there by the officials to check with each other. The one couldn't quite tell. So he asked all the way back up top here. Skolma to Billy. Down to 2:30. Still only 11-point lead. Now they're going to say over and back, they're going to say he wasn't assisted there, but it certainly looked like, Jacob, to me that he had a little bit of help.
There might have been a little bit of
physical
touch
contact
there, but
that's part of the game.
It's not too close of a game still, so those calls are okay.
Okay. The Hornets have to get their offense rolling here. Modrell elevates, misses short. Vandenberg grabs the rebound. Makes a move around. Kicks it in the corner to Hoffman. Fires, he's short.
He's struggled from behind the arc so far today.
Yeah, he has. Again, they're just their whole offensive output. Foul on Modrell. Going to the line is going to be Lawson Phillips.
At the line, 1-1 coming for Phillips.
Popping that one and making it, Lawson Phillips. It's his third attempt, third make. Again, I want to thank you, gentlemen, for coming over and helping me out here. We don't get these awesome shots without your work. I don't get the awesome commentary without having somebody else to play off of, so thank you.
It's definitely better than sitting in my dorm room doing homework.
But you can't use this as an excuse to not have your homework done.
It'll get done.
Yeah. Billy trying to get it up. Osterhaus gets it across the timeline, pushes, gets it over to Greenfield, and Greenfield lays it up. Or are they going to say no, the foul is on the ground, on the floor. Oh, turnover.
A charge on that one.
Oh, on Jaden Osterhaus. Okay, I was going to say how does Ryer charge? But okay, that makes sense.
It's an interesting call, but not a wrong one.
No, I don't think so either. Hoffman tried to get in there. It's going to be a charge on Hoffman, trying to chest his way through Brent Billy.
This Hornets team definitely has had opportunities to slowly claw their way back in here, but say as right now, fouls and turnovers are kind of the story of what's led up to this point.
Yeah, and how much of that the turnover stuff is the pressure defense that the Crusaders have had. Coming in is Michael Godursky, getting some time in here now for the Hornets. Down to 1:15. Again, whoops, sorry about that, folks. Just looked at my screen. Ryer this time drives in there, misses, almost gets his rebound. Hits the floor hard. Osterhaus does grab it. Skip pass all the way back over to Ryer Greenfield. Down to 1 minute. So we will not have much of a post game here. We'll wrap things up rather quickly as the girls were going to get stuff started, but as soon as we get off the air here, I need about 1 minute to kick over and we'll start things. Vandenberg for 2. Need to switch things over to the girls link and we'll get our interviews there for the boys. Full timeout, we'll take it with them. We'll be back. Actually, no, we'll stay right here. Let's start taking a look at some of these numbers here. So, let's see what we got in the chat, see if there's anybody else that's looking to give us some. Derek Shineman says, interview Carson Mulder after the game. Yep, he gets buckets. Carson didn't get much today, but I'm not disagreeing with you. He's the ultimate glue guy. Yeah, he didn't get as much playing time today. Finding the open man on a lot of the threes. You're not disagreeing with you there. He does a great job of dishing it. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to talk to Brent Billy, the first time that he's going to have gotten back here. So we'll talk to 23 for sure. And I think we'll take a 15 as well. And then Coach Gibbons as well. 5-second violation as Caleb Tenaple got some playing time here. He was added to the roster according to Coach. But I think we're only going to take 2, so I'm sorry. I know that it's Jaden's birthday here, but he just we had some great output today by good work in there by number 33, Dane Strahota.
Hornets are going to have to foul here if they're going to want to be able to come back here.
Only down by 8.
Might have wasted a little bit too much time here on that one.
Yeah, but again, it has felt like it's been a bigger lead than it was, but 29 seconds left here. Going to the line is going to be Brent Billy.
I believe that puts them into double bonus. I don't think they put it up on the board yet.
Yep.
I could be wrong.
Nope, there it goes up there. Modro's 4th. If they're going to get back in it, there's no way that Modro can go out. Billy in and out.
That helps the Hornets. You have to think that if they're able to get down and get another bucket, they're going to have to try and leave one of these bench players open for CWC in hopes to kind of lead to more misses and get that comeback chance.
Billy makes that one. Stretches the lead to 9. It's only 2-3 possessions here. Working it around. Ethan Roberts, there's a pop missing. And I think that it was conceded. So I think where we're at is we're going to talk to 23 and 15, and then we'll get Coach Gibbons as well. 3 seconds remains. And a good job there by the Crusaders of Central Wisconsin Christian. We'll stay here with the handshake line while I do some quick calculating here. So get me 15 and 23, and then tell Coach Gibbons to come on up after he talks to the boys as well. So if we can grab them almost right away, that'd be great. Thanks for following us here. I hope that you've enjoyed our broadcast. I'm going to ask you to jump over to catch those boys' interviews, jump over to the girls' game here. We really appreciate it. If you've enjoyed our broadcast, we'd love you to subscribe to our channel. It would be greatly appreciated. Jeff Sauer here for Jeff's live stream, along with Jacob Matashek and Peyton Moldenhauer. Take care. God bless. We can't wait to see you at a rink or a court near us.
Thank you for watching our broadcast. A shout out to our sponsors. This is Jeff Sauer. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Until next time, may God bless you today and every day.